When I do eventually get me a PS4, I have a list of games that I'm set on getting. Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man. There's a lot of PlayStation 4 exclusives that I'm really excited about getting. Okay? This was going to be one of them. I tell you what, I'm a fan of Kojima. I've played Metal Gears through the years. I love the Metal Gear games. I'm a fan of Norman Reedus. I think he's a great actor. I think he's one of the bright spots of The Walking Dead. I no longer watch The Walking Dead, but I did enjoy Norman in that. Okay, so when I get a PS4, I was thinking Death Stranding is going to be high on my list. I got to get Death Stranding. I was excited. Okay, they've shown this thing for years. A lot of people excited just like me. I didn't understand what was going on, and a lot of people were fascinated. Like, man, this Kojima guy, he is a genius. He is a genius, right? Metal Gear guy, he's a genius. I'm looking at it and I'm still kind of confused. I don't know what's going on with the baby. Apparently, the baby detects ghost. Yeah, it's that kind of a weird game, but Kojima's kind of weird. All right, I've heard the story is pretty amazing. That's what I've heard about it. Okay, worth playing. The story's great, so I'm like, hey, I'm on board. Story's good. Okay, setting, story, interesting. Kojima, Norman Reedus. What could possibly go wrong? The gameplay. The gameplay, it looks like there's a lack of gameplay. Looks like they forgot to put the gameplay in. It looks like they remembered the story. Okay. It looks like they remembered, because the story does look interesting. The setting looks interesting. Looks like they remembered to make the graphics amazing. It does look amazing. It looks beautiful. The landscapes, the scope, the scale, how everything looks. The snow. Oh, dear Lord, baby Jesus, that snow looks beautiful. Oh, that snow looks beautiful. Perfect. But the gameplay looks kind of trash. Looks kind of trash. Well, not so much as it looks kind of trash as it seems to not really, they don't have much gameplay. Okay, you could maybe say that the Metal Gear Survive gameplay is kind of trash. I played Metal Gear Survive last year, and I don't know. It was derivative, it was generic, kind of boring, kind of like a tower defense, and you got to put things up, and the zombies are trying to get you. Kind of boring, generic. But here's the thing. There is no way I would choose to play this over Metal Gear Survive in its current state. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't have minutes upon minutes upon minutes upon minutes to hold the joystick in one direction. It looks like a fetch quest. It looks like a package, like taking one package. It's the equivalent of the worst quest in like an open world RPG game, where you take one thing from one area to another area. It's like they took the most boring aspect of games that's been in for years, and then they just made that into a game. Okay, maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe there's other elements. I'm sure there is. Hey, it's Kojima. I'm sure he made the world's best walking simulator. I'm sure he made the world's best, UPS guy delivering service simulator. I'm sure he did. Maybe he set out to do that because, he's a genius. But you got to sometimes stop yourself. Sometimes you have crazy, weird ideas. There's been times on this channel I've had some weird ideas for uploads, weird ideas of things to talk about. Maybe something kind of funny, and I'm like, you know what? Looking at it again, that's not worth it. That's really not funny. I don't think people are going to get this, right? Not saying that I'm a genius, a critical satire genius. Far from it. But Kojima, he's a certifiable genius. Again, he's the Metal Gear guy. But I'm looking at this, and I can't even really watch the gameplay without getting a little sleepy. That's not good. That's not good. Now, I'm not saying I'm a guy that needs constant, shooting and stabbing of things and racing cars, and I'm not that guy. But I like a little bit of that. I like a little bit of that. And here's why. Video games to me it's an escape, right? It's an escape. It's escapism. I'm not into certain kind of games. I like the games where you go around and kill a lot of stuff and shoot a lot of stuff. I like sports games, wrestling games. I like games where you're doing something interesting, fun. You're having an escape. This to me looks just freaking tedious. It looks tedious. Like I'm stopping and I'm like, okay, now what else is there? Like, what else is that? The meat of the game? Taking a package from one area to go to another area. There's a fast travel system in this game, and the fast travel takes about 5 minutes to do. And there's all these cutscenes that you have to skip. You can skip through them, but it's tedious. There is so many things about this game that make me just go, why? And again, like, hey, remember? First minute of this upload, I'm into Kojima, into Norman Reedus. Okay? So this was going to be near the top of my list for games to get on the PlayStation. But why would I choose to play this over Spider-Man? Over Horizon Zero Dawn? Why? Why would anybody? The story, right? Because I read things that the story's amazing. If that's the case, then how about this? You could watch this game. You could watch it on YouTube. A lot of people could do that. I've heard also this game has the worst inventory system possible. So already you have a slow, boring, tedious walking simulator with, added to that, a terrible inventory system. Like, why would I play this? I like Witcher 3. I would play that. Open world RPG? Yeah, that's fun. I definitely like Shadow of Mordor. You can tell I like Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, I could play that. You know? Yeah, I like, like lots of other games. I like that Tekken game. Yeah, it's fun, fighting and everything. Yeah. Play Halo 1. I like Halo 1. Yeah, one of the best shooters ever. Shooting! Fighting! Killing things! I would play some puzzle games over this, would be funner. Like, hey, get me Tetris on the original Game Boy. I don't... Why? Why, Kojima? Why? You're a genius. We all love Kojima, don't we? We love Kojima, we hate Konami. But I tell you what, I would rather play Metal Gear Survive over this. Okay, yeah, the stupid game with the, things coming out of the zombie's head. I would play that over this. I did play Metal Gear Survive last year when they had the beta. It's on Game Pass too, so I could download it. That's crazy. Here's where we are. There's probably some of you that would probably play Metal Gear Survive over this too. That's crazy. Konami's got to be laughing at this like, yeah, that's how he is when he doesn't have anybody controlling him. When he has free reign and everything. I think everybody knows that kind of guy, right? Somebody that's smart, but they need someone to direct them in an area to harness their creativity correctly sometimes. I just don't get it. Like, if I were in the room with him, I'd be like, hey, Kojima, love you, baby. Love you, man, but it's kind of a stupid idea. Well, I wouldn't phrase it like that. I'd be more respectful. I'd say something else, but $60? Like, the idea is I would pay $60 to get this. To walk. To deliver packages. I could, get a job at the UPS and I could deliver packages and get paid for it, right? They should pay you to play this game. They should pay you. That's crazy to say for a game from the masterful Hideo Kojima. But it is. Okay? Would any of you want to play this over Metal Gear Solid 5 or 4 or 3? Snake Eater? Snake Eater is amazing. I just don't... To me, it looks like it's one of the worst gameplay experiences of 2019. Gameplay-wise. But oh man, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. And that snow? Yeah, like I said, that snow... I'm looking at some gameplay here. Looks beautiful. But why? Why, Kojima? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this? Yeah. What do you all think? Am I off base? Am I wrong? Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. I don't think I want to get this. Death Stranding 2. Maybe they'll fix things in Death Stranding 2. Huh? Maybe there'll be a little bit more than walking. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Baby, you and me. Is that what happened? He heard that song, and then that was the idea he had when he created the game. Could be. You know what I want from this game? I want some DLC with Christopher Walken. I'm walking so far to walk. I got this little baby crying on my chest, but I need the baby because it keeps the ghost away.